Hello, it's Phillip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers, and this morning I'm looking at a book which has made an appearance relatively recently for many of us at the bar. It's called Banks on Sentence. It's this book here, which you can see, which we'll look at in a minute. It's now in 2 volumes, and the covers are slightly different, so you can at least identify which volume is which. We've written a review which is appearing on the web and in the various journals. As I say, this is the 7th edition by Robert Banks and Lyndon Harris, and we've given it a title, The Complete and Definitive Guide to Sentencing. Extremely useful, says Lord Justice Leveson. And the point I'm making in the short video clip here is that most criminal practitioners are well aware of just how useful Banks on Sentence has become in the criminal jurisdiction, to the point of being indispensable both for advocates and judges. Indeed, practitioners who are older would wish it had been around when they were a bit younger. But that's the way it is. It's a book I've seen regularly in the courts recently, and it's excellent. This is volume 1, and that's the various comments about the book on the back. The book is quite heavy, actually. It runs to a large number of pages, well over 1,000. There's an excellent index, and what you've got inside are paragraph numbering to find what you're looking for. Very good. The indexing is excellent. You've got, to go with each individual heading, the actual case that's directly relevant, which you may well need to refer to in your plea and mitigation. And at the front, of course, you've got substantial numbers of cases. Do read the very basic points that are set out right at the beginning. There are abbreviations which are extremely helpful, and it's also useful to read about the purpose of the book itself. Volume 2 continues on that theme, and there's a slightly different cover, and the commentaries about the book are on the back, but again you can see the book, for instance, that's about drugs. You get a fairly good idea there of the detail which we actually need when we're going through the various points when we come up with our plea and mitigation, when a sentence is being arrived at. As I say, it's very useful as a book, and it's very well indexed. The review that we've written is very substantial. One of the things that I think is most important, and it's only recently that we're getting permission to take iPads into court, is that the iPad app itself contains the full text of both volumes, and obviously is available from Apple and will be regularly updated. That is very much a move for the future for those of us who are tending to rely much more now on new technology. If you prefer the shortened version, of course, there is the compact edition as well, which is also very useful. Can I just conclude by thanking Mr. Banks very much. It's a brave venture to set up your own publishing company for this sort of thing, but this is a book which I think is a great value to the judiciary and to any advocate involved in a plea and mitigation. It's what we need. I'm so glad we've got it, and I'd like to thank all concerned for the tremendous efforts that have been put in, because this is one consolidation which we've always needed in the past, and now we've got it. Thank you very much indeed. Bye bye.